Hi guys, we're going to be looking at today's function transformations, okay, assignment in some detail. Okay, for the most part you guys are solid. Okay, in case there's some gaps in your understanding, let's go and address those at least in terms of this assignment. Okay, now here, this first line, you're going to need to identify the parent linear function and put it in there: quadratic, cubic, absolute value, square root. I will not do that here. Okay, that's your job, but I will give you an example of linear, right? You can look this up. It should be in your notes, but if you're new for some reason, go ahead and use that. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is describe these transformations. Now the parent itself is not a transformation, but this is how all linears look in the beginning until you change them: quadratic, cubic, and so on. Okay, so here we're going to go ahead and change, let's say, the quadratic. Okay, and again, you're going to have to use your notes in the previous videos. This is just a quick look at this because some of your prior knowledge should already be there. Okay, and if not, then look back at your resources. So here, okay, reflection off of the x-axis, you want to demonstrate you understand what or how that occurs. Okay, and because the parent is x squared, right, I know I'm going to have that as part of the parent. However, the reflection occurs because of the negative. Let's look at a vertical stretch. Okay, here you should understand that it is the value of front. Specifically, that value should be bigger than 1, so I'll pick 3. I could pick 4, I could pick 100, whatever. Now let's look at a vertical compression, okay, for an absolute value. Well, once again, here is the parent for absolute value. Sorry, that was cubic. Okay, now I am vertically compressing absolute value, so here's the parent. And I know this absolute value, for it to be compressed vertically, requires a number up here in the front that is less than 1 but bigger than 0. So do not think negative here. Okay, like here, it's a number between 0 and 1, so let's pick 0.4. Okay. Next, let's look at a square root. Okay, here's the parent. Y equals square root of x. And I need a horizontal shift right, so that it's going to be up in here. Stretch out the radical. And again, this is the counterintuitive. Right would be positive, but here it's actually negative. So I'll just put -5. Okay? It could be any number in here. Next, we're going to be looking at a horizontal shift left. So I'm going to go absolute value equals, okay, here's the parent for absolute value. And I'm going to require something inside as well. So this time, because it's left, I'll put +5. Next, a vertical shift up for a cubic. Here's the parent. And for it to shift up, just like the y-intercept, I like the 5, I'll stick with the 5. I'll put a +5 out here. Okay. I'll put the parentheses there. You guys know why that is there. For example, I could have it here. Right? I can have it there, and I can have it there. Okay. And let's continue here with a vertical shift down for a quadratic. Here's a parent for a quadratic. Vertical shift down. Okay, it means on the outside of the parentheses, so I'll put the parentheses here, and on the outside I'll just put the same 5 but minus, so it can go down. And then a combo for linear. I can have some fun, right? I can go y equals negative for the reflection. I'll put a 0.5 for a vertical compression. Okay, I'll put the x -1, so it can continue transforming. In that case, a horizontal shift to the right. Okay, thanks for watching.